have tried different augmented reality headsets. And while the experience was exciting, after a short time, you probably felt nausea and may have developed a headache. There is a simple scientific explanation for that. In all current stereoscopic headsets, a slightly different 2D image is projected to each eye. To create the perception of depth, the images overlap in such a way that your eyes converge to an artificial depth plane. However, your eyes still remain focused at a further distance, called the focal plane. Your brain is now confused from getting two conflicting depth cues. Your eye convergence says the image is here, yet your eye focus says it's there. This is known in science as the divergence accommodation conflict. This will become intolerable for close images, and especially if you try touching them with your hands. Your eyes will focus on your hand and you will see a split and blurry image. The whole experience is now lost, and at this point you will most likely take off your headset. But there's a better way. RealView's digital light shaping technology is creating interference-based holography. With this kind of true holography, multiple depth planes at multiple distances are created in real time and projected simultaneously. You can now enter the world of realistic 3D environments. Using multiple depth planes, we create an optical reality that provides you with a natural viewing experience. The eyes and brain retain the full set of cues for depth perception, allowing you to have a spatially accurate, long-lasting interaction with and within the 3D image, with no side effects. How do we do this? Static or dynamic 3D data are fed into the system and transformed to interference patterns by our advanced algorithms. The electro-optical holographic engine then reconstructs the patterns into holograms right in the palm of your hand. We call it Live Holography, the premium augmented reality solution. This is not an illusion, it's optical reality.
Having the heart floating in front of you, being able to point at an area of interest, all of a sudden I can look at the anatomy, understand better the three-dimensional relationship. I can put my finger in the image, tag it, point it, mark it, whatever I want, and communicate with my collaborator, whether it's the person behind the catheter or the surgeon, in order to plan better. Here comes the hologram. Instead of looking at a single angle, all of a sudden we can look at an infinite number of angles at the same time. Have having all this information being together in front of me, giving me a true three-dimensional picture, amplifies my ability to understand the structure. Expressing your thoughts in actual space makes all this communication a hell of a lot easier. This will definitely be to the benefit of the person who is suffering from spectrum.
Using this type of system, it frees the volume. It comes out of the screen. Here we have it floating in the air. This allows a profound intimacy with the image so that you can interact with the image intuitively. You can do whatever you like with the image. You can cut the image, you can rotate it, mark it, you can slice it. You have the true patient's anatomy sitting in the palm of your hand, and you can freely move inside it, understand what's going on inside it. If it's dynamic, you can see it moving and how that affects everything around it. This type of imaging can be extremely useful. For instance, having the ability to interact with a pre-procedure CT assessment, to be able to put the valve inside the CT and to see the ramifications of where that valve is going to expand to and how that's going to influence the surrounding anatomy. I mean, this potentially could make a major impact on the success of this procedure in these patients and a better understanding of the valve or device tissue interface for that specific patient's anatomy. For instance, in the mitral valve, that I can take the A2 and the P2 and clip them together and oppose them appropriately and understand exactly where my clip is in free 3D space. Using this system of holography that you can interact with is going to be extremely useful. It's going to have a major impact both on my ability to do it, the success of my procedure, the amount of time the procedure takes, the amount of exposure to radiation I have in the patient has. Having very good 3D volumetric data presented to you inside a 2D screen is extremely limiting. Bringing it out of the screen and actually having it here provides you with an intimacy that you can actually interact with the image.